I think Halo Infinite is finally good now, and if you are thinking of giving the game a try or retry, I think you should, especially with CU29 just about here. And for those disillusioned and done with Halo and 343, I get it. It took them 2 years to fix a lot of the issues that were making Halo Infinite a terrible game. And the game still isn't perfect by any means. It still has flaws. But I can say, in my personal opinion, that I think the game has gotten to a good state. The game has a lot of maps, game modes, customization options for players, and after watching 343 livestream, a lot of the issues I have with the game have been dealt with or will be dealt with sooner rather than later. Some of the things that 343 confirmed that they are working on, for those who haven't seen the livestream, are the match composer, network update to fix their dog water servers, more cross-core stuff, and just go watch their livestream if you want all the info, because they say a lot of good information in that livestream. It's nice to see 343 under new management finally get their act together, because if you were there during the first year and a half of Halo Infinite's launch, then you know just how starved everyone was for content. We literally had Season 1 and 2 be a year long combined. It was so bad at launch that I couldn't believe that they released Halo with one gameplay 4 different times. Only difference between the modes was who you faced. Now they have playlists with actual diversity in them, like Firefight King of the Hill PvE, Squad Battles 8v8, Big Team Battle 12v12, Infection, a zombie survival game mode, and all sorts of 4v4 game modes like Social Slayer, Super Fiesta, SWAT, and Husky Raid to name a few. Then sometime this year, if 343 sticks to schedule and releases the match composer, we will have unlimited freedom of choice to play any game mode we want, just like MCC. I also think that Halo Infinite has some of the best gameplay that 343 has ever made for any Halo game post-Bungie. It was always frustrating for me to know that people in charge of the gameplay did such a great job, while everything else was dog water around it. Halo Infinite was like the dream car you always wanted, but every time you went to drive it, the car would break down. But now, the car isn't breaking down as much anymore, and the parts you need to make it good as new will be coming in soon. Now, all that's really left to perfect the gameplay side of Halo Infinite are the classic weapons like the pump shotgun, beam rifle, Spartan laser, SMG, and all the other classic weapons. It'd also be cool to have Halo Infinite add a rejoin game option, just in case you crash while in a game. And MCC has this option, so I really do hope Infinite adds it eventually, especially for those ranked people out there. It's really annoying to lose max CSR when you're grinding for Onyx. I know from personal experience it's terrible. Now, changing subjects slightly, when Halo Infinite came out, it was advertised to have really robust customization, but if you played at launch to even like the first 6 months, it really didn't. In fact, it was some of the worst from any Halo game. But now, it's some of the most robust, and a big contributor to that is 343 working on cross-core. CU29 will add more cross-core coatings and shoulder pieces, and Season 5 did add helmets too, just in case you didn't know. So if you do decide to come back and try Halo Infinite, or just try it for the first time, just know you're in for a treat when it comes to the customization because the armor cores are all free now, unlike what they were when the game first launched. On a side note though, 343 needs to give us the armor color system back because I want a plain white Spartan, and what's in the store sucks. I'm trying to have some of my armor cores look like stormtroopers, and the highlighter blue on Bleached Bone is ugly, and I hate the undersuit on Void Ultra, that I think octagon pattern in the undersuit is just terrible. And I know 343 has a Cadet White-esque armor coating, it's called Silent Snow, and 343, please release it, I want it. I know I kind of went a little off on the armor coating system in Halo, and it does suck, but truly, the one thing I absolutely abhor about Halo Infinite is how they run the cosmetic store. I hate the Fortnite monetization scheme with a passion. I won't go too deep on this video about it, but they should make it to where you can buy the bundle without involving Halo's Monopoly money, aka Halo credits. And you should be able to buy individual things without needing to get the cosmetic bundle too. But on a more positive note, Halo Infinite handles battle passes well, since they never expire, unlike every other game I've ever seen with a battle pass. And I'm not saying Halo's battle passes are perfect, but they're better than the alternatives. Let me know in the comments, do you think Halo Infinite is good now? Or does it still have a long way to go? Also, if there is anything I forgot about in the video, make sure to let me know, and...
I'm sorry, sir. It's time for you to leave.